six figures.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Gerardo Ibarra. Welcome back. In this video, we're going to be talking about rewiring your brain. Okay, by the time you finish this mindset training, you're going to be thinking like a complete different person, and in a good way, right? What I'm going to teach you is to how to separate yourself from the masses. All right, how to stand out, how to be different, how to think like an entrepreneur. Okay, so let's start. Mindset is everything. Okay, you are where you are today because of the choices you made yesterday. Okay, not because of the economy, not because you grew up poor, right? Not because we don't have the resources. It's all on us. Every day we have decisions to make. And the better your mindset is, the better decisions you're going to make. Okay? The same old thinking will always bring you the same old results. Okay? And it's my job today to wake you up, give you a new mindset, a new way of thinking, so you can get new results. And that's what we're going to do. All right? So we're going to go all the way back to an early age. Okay? Ever since we were little, ever since we were in school, what did our parents, what did our teachers tell us? And you go to school, you get good grades, you go to college, and you make a career. Sounds good, right? Sounds like a good plan. It can be, if it's your passion, if it's what you want to do. It's up to you, right? Now, most career counselors, they guide you towards a job. And they ask you, what do you want to do for a living? And you choose a specific branch of what you want to study. But when did you hear, very rarely, unless you had like a business class in high school, but when did you hear your teachers talking about, hey, open a business, be an entrepreneur, okay, invest your money, be free, control your time, take control of your life, have time freedom, have, be financially free. And, what that leads is for the masses, okay, from this very point on, you're not considered part of the masses, all right? But the masses, they develop, a thought or a mindset, of saying or thinking the only way to make money is by the hour. And I want for you to just pause for a moment. When you, for example, when you don't have no money, you're trying to pay bills, what is the first thing that you think of? Who's hiring? Where can I get a job? And that's like the thing to do now. Who's hiring? I want to get paid. How much are you going to pay me an hour? That's what 98% of the people think. 97% of the people think. The only way to make money is by the hour, and that's false. Okay? I want for you to look around you. It can be your family members, friends, and even look inside you. How many people do you think are settling? I'll tell you, a whole lot. Millions, billions of people. And they settle into okay relationships, okay jobs, okay health, okay goals, and an okay life. And you ever ask yourself why? Like, why do people settle for something when, there's so much more out there? And that's because okay is comfortable. It really is. I've been there. Okay pays the bills. Okay gives you a warm bed at night. But you want to know what okay won't give you? Okay won't make your life thrilling. Okay won't make your life unforgettable or memories unforgettable. Right? We'll move on to the next slide. So what happens? And I can see this in my family, right? People get stuck in a daily routine that turn into months, and months turn into years. And we see it everywhere. I see it with my father. Okay, he's been working his whole life. My goal is just to retire him, to really retire him, so he doesn't have to work anymore. But I'll give you the example of my father. He's been working at the same company for 12 years, right? And I love my father, but it happened to him. What happens to a whole lot of people? You spend a fourth of your life doing the same routine every day, and people call it life. They like to call it, hey, well, it's part of life. We have to work. But you see, there's nothing wrong with working. It's just the fact that people settle. Like, why are you settling when there's so much out there? Is it because you're scared to leave your job, or you like the routine? And a lot of the times, you're working for so long that you go to work and you know how everything works. Everything's like everything about your job, so you're comfortable with that type of job because you can do it. So you're scared of trying different things because you know that it's a learning process. You have to start all over, a brand new process of learning how this works, and people don't like that, right? See, there's nothing wrong with having a job. There's nothing wrong with going to school. Okay, if you're a college student right now, or you attend a university, please do not take me as a person who is bashing education. Education is power. Knowledge is power. I have the utmost respect for you if you're in school right now, because it's not easy. It's work. Work is work, and it's tough. Long hours, long studying nights. Respect to you. But I want for you to be real with yourself, because you only live once. We have one life. Are you doing what you love? Do you have a passion for what you want to study for what you're doing, the career that you're pursuing? Is it your passion? Is it something that you can see yourself doing for the rest of your life? Something that you'll wake up every morning excited, happy, right? Even if it's not the best income, even if you don't make the most money, but you're happy with what you're doing. That's what matters. Okay? There's no point for you to make so much money you're miserable. If you're happy with what you're doing, do it. And you win. You win in life. Nobody else can tell you anything because you're happy, right? Another reason is if you have a job because it's a temporary solution, you have maybe plans to open a business and you wanna, we need to pay the bills, right? The bills are not gonna pay themselves. So if it's a temporary solution, cool, that's fine too. Just don't let it turn into months, months into years. 10 years go by, 20 years go by, and you call it life. Don't let that happen to you. Okay? The goal here is to separate yourself from the masses. Okay? If you see everybody going left, you go right. Okay? If you see a whole crowd, don't follow the crowd because you're only going to get as far as they get. Now, when you travel the lonely road, you're going to be very lonely. And you're going to hear it from people as well. In this past 4 years, I've talked to over probably 100,000 people. I've been told everything that you can think of. Uh, Here are a few examples. Gerardo, get a real job. Work like a real man. You're just a lazy guy. And those are the type of comments you're going to get for taking the lonely road. Why? Because you're separating yourself from the masses. You see, the masses think, we'll go back to the last slide. The only way to make money is by having a job, getting paid by the hour. And if 90% of the population is doing that or has that mindset, then they're gonna look at you like you're crazy. They're gonna talk bad about you. They're gonna tell you, hey, you gotta get a job just like all of us. But they don't know that our mindset is in another different level. You see what I'm saying? So, it's okay when your friends, your family members don't believe in what you do. I was very fortunate that, my parents, my dad, or my brothers, they always supported me. They never told me, hey, don't do that. That's a bad business. You're gonna waste your time. They never did that, and I'm grateful for that. But many people are gonna hear it from their parents. You're gonna hear it from your brothers, sisters, cousins. Hey, you're wasting your time. That's a scam. Those type of comments. So, when you're emerging from humble beginnings and you're starting your new journey, the people around you, they're gonna underestimate you most of the time because they know the old you. They don't know the new you. They don't know that your mindset right now is going to another level. So they're not gonna believe in you. Okay? And I can't stress this enough. This held me back months, and it's probably why I got off to a slow start. I was afraid of what my friends were going to say about me when I joined this business. I tried to operate this business not on my Facebook account, but on other smaller social media platforms so I can test the waters. And, you know, let me just see if I skipped anything. No, we're good. Okay, so we can't be scared of what your friends may say. Um, Maybe you feel like that right now. Maybe you don't feel like that right now. Maybe you're not going person. Maybe you're very social and you're ready to promote this, and you want for everybody to see your business. But for me, it was different. I was scared. I didn't know. I can't remember. Maybe it's because I had like a close friend or family members on my Facebook at the time, and I didn't know what they were gonna say, but that held me back. Okay, I was just promoting on I think it was like chatting apps on my phone. I would download chatting apps. They were real dating apps actually, but I would promote through there because I didn't want for anybody to see me. And then I just got over it. Now it took me time to do it. It may take you time, but I'll tell you right now, just do it, right? Because your friends don't pay your bills. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you do, what you say, what you try, people are still going to talk. Period. I'll give you an example here. Have you ever heard someone say LeBron James sucks? In case you don't know who LeBron James is, he is, I would say, either the first or second most popular basketball player in the whole planet. This guy is a true businessman. He is a millionaire, and he's an NBA champion. He's an all-star. He's an icon in the basketball world. So, right now, if you go through his social media, Facebook, Instagram, in his comments, people are saying, "Hey, you suck," blah blah blah. So, if people are talking about a very successful person, what makes you think that they're not gonna talk about you? Okay. Something that I learned is that success comes with exposure. Okay. The taller you walk, the bigger target you become. Okay. And that's just how it is. You see, when you're being successful, your craft, your work is gonna get noticed. People are gonna notice you, and you can't run away from it. And if you can't handle people judging your actions and criticizing your every move, then it's not gonna work. If you're caring about what others are saying about you, you're not ready for success. Your mindset still has, to develop. But that's why I'm here right now explaining this to you, so you can understand that people are going to talk. It's business. It's just part of the process. All right. Um, we share this world with 7.4 billion humans, and therefore, there's going to be billions of opinions of you. And what I always tell my team is that just focus on the things you can control. You can't control the wind, but you can adjust your sails. Right? Plain and simple, guys. Focus on what you can control. All right? Understand that people, this can be your family, your friends, they're not going to care about your business until it's moving. Now, when I say people, I don't mean every single body. I mean the majority. So don't get discouraged. I mean, don't get that the wrong way. People will be interested in your business because who doesn't need the extra money? Who doesn't need the service that we offer? Who doesn't need roadside assistance? Right? But my point here is that a lot of people are going to watch you for a while. See how long you stick around. See if you quit. If you stick with it, you start seeing results. And once you start seeing some results, the people are going to come to you. All right, so we'll be talking about that later, guys. So this concludes the second part of your mindset training. I don't know what you're thinking right now, but I'm pumped. I'm excited. I hope that you learned a lot in this video, and I will be seeing you on the next one, guys. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.